If you wake up and there's someone sitting at the edge of your bed, whatever you do, don't look at their face. My grandmother told me that when I was 8 years old. She didn't smile when she said it. She didn't speak like she was telling a ghost story to scare a child. She said it like she was giving me instructions I might one day need. Her voice was quiet, steady, but her eyes didn't quite meet mine. She stared over my shoulder toward the attic window, her gaze fixed on something far away, or something that might have been in the room with us. I remember laughing. I thought monsters were for fairy tales and old movies. But that night, lying in bed under the slanted beams, I heard every creak in the house. I saw shapes in the shadows. I felt the weight of the night pressing down on me. Years passed, and I forgot about her warning. Until tonight. I woke to the weight on my mattress. Not a sudden movement, not the bounce of a pet. This was slow. Heavy. Like something had been sitting there for hours and shifted just enough for me to notice. I didn't move. I didn't open my eyes. Because deep in my chest, like a memory I had buried, I heard her voice again. Don't look at their face. The air was wrong. Damp, like the breath of a cellar. The faint smell of wet earth and something metallic seeped into my lungs. My breathing felt loud. And underneath it, another rhythm, slower, deeper, deliberate. Breathing that wasn't mine. I thought about reaching for my phone on the nightstand. But my arm would have to move. My head might turn. And my eyes might see. The mattress dipped again. Something cold brushed my ankle and stayed there, the way fingertips rest before they curl. The skin there went numb. You look just like she said you would. The words were whispered. They didn't sound like they came from the air, or even the room. They came from the dark itself. She. I thought about my grandmother's funeral. About the sealed white envelope placed in her coffin. She hadn't let anyone read it. We all assumed it was personal. A message to take with her. Now I wasn't sure. She told me you wouldn't look, but I want you to. The voice was closer now, down by my legs. The bed creaked again. Something slid under the blanket, wrapping around my calf. It was too cold, too long, and the joints bent in the wrong places. My throat locked. My heart pounded so loud I thought they would hear it. Then the second weight landed on the other side of me. 2 sets of breathing now. Perfectly in sync. Look. The blanket pulled slightly toward the foot of the bed. The smell grew stronger, rotting leaves, damp soil, blood. Something touched my knee. Something else brushed my shoulder. They were leaning in. Look. I shut my eyes and stayed frozen. Because I knew that if I broke the one rule, I would never unsee what was waiting at the edge of my bed.